Sponsored by 666bet.com.
This is Kugan Cassius for the Cassius and Herald Show here on Box Nation. With me, I've got Ahmet Patterson, undefeated professional boxer, here at the Peacock Gym. How are you, Ahmet?
I'm good, very good. How are you?
All good. Have you dyed your hair?
You know what? It's a funny story. I was going to cut my hair 2 days ago, so yes, I did dye my hair. And my missus was dyeing her hair, and I said, give me some of that, put it in my hair, and then I just kept it. But it's coming off soon anyway, so yeah.
You know what? Actually suits you a little bit.
You know, a lot of people said that. A lot of people said that it don't look bad, so that's why it's still here. But it's coming off soon, so.
You know, I've dyed my hair all kinds of ridiculous colours in the ears.
Yeah. What is it, black? Is it black dyed
No,
now?
I'm natural. Grey. I am going a bit grey in my old age. But no, I dyed it red when I was younger. I went for a blonde phase, the old Wesley Snipes stage. Okay. I've never gone that colour.
Okay. This is supposed to be caramel brown, but it looks like it's gone Alvarez colour, so I don't know.
Ginger.
Yeah.
It's all right. Nothing wrong with that, nothing wrong with that. A change of opponent for you, Sullivan Mason on the 29th of November. Unbeaten, what do you know about him?
Nothing. Going in blindsided with this one, but like I said, that's what I like that because it brings a bit of excitement to it. He's unbeaten, he's tall. All I know is he's unbeaten, he's 6'1", that's all I know. So let's have it, yeah. I mean,
First be matched up with unbeaten kids?
Yeah, I'll prefer that. I'd rather have someone who's gonna come forward because I perform better when someone comes forward towards me and wants to fight, not someone who's covering up and moving around. Do you know what I mean? Like, and not wanting to, you know, have a fight. Basically, I like someone who's gonna give me a challenge and who's gonna fight me. That's when I perform my best, and I believe that's when I start, you know, catching people with good shots and whatever.
Are you defending your English title on the card?
I don't think it's the English title defense. It's not because he's originally a light middleweight, so and it's made at 10-9. So I don't think it's not, you know, you've got to be 10-7 in it. So it's made at 10-9, so it's not English to fight. It's 8-rounder. Okay.
Yeah. Obviously, last time out, we spoke about this before on IFL TV, but you pulled off a great win against Chad Gaynor.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was pleased with that. It was good. You know, I went up to his promoter, his background, his hometown, whatever, and everyone was, you know, a few people said that he was going to beat me, you know, a few pros out there right now, you know, and like I said, I did the total opposite, you know.
Absolutely, no, it was a great win for you, and like I said, a win that sort of can catapult you onto bigger and better things.
Oh yeah, he was, you know, Chad Gaynor, he was a good fighter, he still is a good fighter, you know, he'll come again, whatever, you know, but like I said, I got to focus on my career and what I do. Like I said, I always said, every time people saying, oh, he can punch, he can do this, he can do that. Like, I always say, all right, he can do that. My grandma can cook, you know what I'm saying? But I don't care, like, what he can do. I know what I can do, and all I do is focus on myself. As long as I focus on myself and perform at my best and know what I can do, I'm not going to have a problem, and I know that. So.
That's right. You know what, I speak to a variety of different trainers all the time, and they always say, like, they tend to focus more on their fighters' positives and their negatives rather than their opponent's positives and negatives, because you can only really control your own game. Exactly.
You don't know what an opponent's going to bring to the table, so you can do all this game plan stuff. I'm going to study him. It don't matter. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Listen, focus on yourself. That's what I do. I focus on myself. I know my ability. I know my strength. As long as I focus on myself and do what I know I can do, I'll be fine. Yeah. So that's how.
Are you the sort of person that would watch an opponent on YouTube or whatever, or not?
Do you know what? If I can find something, I'll watch the person probably once. I'll have a look at him for him. All right, cool. That's it. I want to be like every night, tickle, like, all right, he does that when he throws that. Because listen, whoever he was in front of when he was fighting up, that's not me. Do you know what I'm saying? It's Skepta, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not going to be the same. It's the same work that he's going to be given. So it's going to be different. Do you know what I mean? So you can't study someone because he can look totally different in front of someone else when he's in front of me. So
the term we're looking for is styles make fights.
Yeah, styles make fights. That's what they say. So, you know.
Do you know what though? That phrase, styles make fights, gets so overused in boxing. That's probably the first time I've ever said it. But
yeah. Well, I'd never say it really. Styles don't make fights, like I said. It's all you know. It's all good when there's all hearsay stuff and sayings and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, just focus on yourself, man. And you know what I mean? Who cares about anyone else?
That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
It's a bit selfish, but you have to be in this game. You know what I mean?
Dog eat dog world.
Yeah, there you go.
Dog eat dog world.
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, Ahmet, thanks for talking to the Cassius and Helder show. Best of luck with the training leading up to the 29th, and I'm sure we'll be catching up with you nearer the time anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
All right, cool.
Kugan Cassius here for the Cassius and Helder show with Ahmet Patterson. Thank you very much.
The Big Fight, sponsored by 666bet.com.